What's happening, y'all? Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Creatia Conversation. We're bringing you the latest in all that nerdish. I'm your host, Lord Cussalot Travis Pointer, aka the Dragon King, aka Big T, aka T Money, aka Sweet T, aka Black Merlin, aka the HNIC. And I'm joined once again by my co-host, Mara the motherfucking Shark Watkins. How you doing, Mara?
Hello. I'm here. I'm good.
Good to have you. Good to have you. And I believe we have somebody else here as well.
We're joined by our buddy as usual, the patron saint of podcasting, the warden Matt Ritter.
How you doing, Matt?
How come she's your co-host and I'm just somebody else that's here every week?
I wondered when this
Well, that
would
was
come
established very, very early on when we started doing this format because you insisted on something and I refused. So, yeah.
I just you could say you're here with your co-host and then introduce Mara and say who else is here, Mara, and then she could introduce me. We could still both be co-hosts.
So you just want to make me? You just want me to say co-host in a plural, and that will make you feel better.
So that it's not your co-host Mara and some other guy that showed up every week, because that's the way it's presented every week on the show. Is I'm just some other guy.
Take it that's hurting your feelings.
It is today.
Okay. I'll be more sensitive to your feelings moving forward.
I appreciate that. You know, we're living in a time where that's important. More than ever.
It is. It is. So, yes. You want a hug afterwards, too?
Yes, I do.
Cool. I can't give you that because you're too far away. But just know.
A few more months. A few more months. You can give it to him later.
What'd you say, Mar? What happened?
A few more months. You could just give it to him later.
I don't know if I still want to then.
It's going to be the first thing he does when he sees me. Don't let him lie to you.
We don't know that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
This is all theoretical. But anyway, kids, what you been up to? What you been watching? What you been playing?
I did us a favor, and I actually wrote down what I watched.
Oh, you did us a favor, huh?
Over the last week. I mean, I did us, as a group, a favor. Instead of trying to guess. Watched Venom, The Last Dance. It was funny. I was like, this is 2/3, just like them going from one place to another, doing a shenanigan, and then moving on to the next place until it got serious. And then it was like
that just sounds like Venom.
Yeah. So, still I'm at the end of Law and Order season 7, trying to catch up with Severance, and of course the Super Bowl. Super Bowl kind of took up most of my attention after we parted ways on last week.
Mm-hmm. I too witnessed that ass whooping.
What a time.
That it?
Yeah. Playing Snap.
Okay.
Man,
what about you?
Playing Fortnite, a little bit. I've been kind of busy watching a lot of stuff. Instead of telling you everything that I watched last week, because you guys can just go to Smacking It Raw on TikTok and see last week's. So far this week, which always starts on a Tuesday, it was Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Today was Black Widow, and then tomorrow's Blade, then Blade 2, then Blade Trinity. So that is what I have geared up. A new season of Cobra Kai, I believe, dropped today. So that is immediately on my to-watch list. And if I didn't have to take my daughter to go actually do martial arts, I would have already started that today. Obviously the Super Bowl, you know.
Okay.
Listen to all the old white people complain about how they don't understand and how awful Kendrick Lamar was, when I guess they just don't realize that maybe they're a little too old for you know.
They didn't get it.
Things to still be made for them. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Weird.
You're no longer in the target demo anymore. Like, it's just what it is.
Sometimes it just happens like that.
Mm-hmm.
They not like us. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
Try to tell you.
Go to whatever the fuck. Go on, turn on Turner Classic Movies. And
okay, so you know something I realized today that really hurts. So the year we graduated, the year we graduated high school, right? 2005.
Great year.
I went back and I looked at movies like Devil's Rejects and The Exorcism of Emily Rose and Amityville Horror Remake. Like, some cool horror movies came out in 2005. Mm-hmm. And then I realized we are as far from those movies being released as we were from movies that came out in 1985 at the time that those movies were released. So there's as much distance between 1985 movies, a lot of which I still watch, being released to when you and I were in high school, as we are now from when we graduated high school. And that fucking hurts.
Yeah, that's very true.
It doesn't feel like that, and I don't like it.
Yeah, I know. Never say that again. So, anything else?
He's like, I don't need that kind of crisis.
Oh, Pokemon. Still waiting for the Pokemon stuff. But they recently just dropped some stuff for people who have Pokemon Home. If you've completed all your Pokedexes in Pokemon Home, they dropped the shiny Meltan. They dropped, for the first time ever, shiny Keldeo, which is a mythical that shiny was not available prior to this for. And then shiny Enamorus, which kind of goes with the Halloween thing. If you finished Pokemon Legends Arceus Pokedex in Pokemon Home. So they dropped some cool shit that was never shiny available before, and they gave it to you as mystery gifts in Pokemon Home. So I picked that up this week as well.
Okay. Well, tried a couple of things out as far as like what I would watch, and experimented in some new animes. One of them is an anime called The Red Ranger Becomes an Adventurer.
Okay.
So it's literally, just imagine a Power Ranger got transported into a fantasy world, with knights and wizards and all that kind of shit. Still has all his ranger powers, including the Zords for some reason. All of them. By himself. And he's just in that world. It is fucking hilarious because everything is centered literally around the power of hope and friendship. Like, literally. It's like, the Zord is only gets stronger if we can, come together and with the strength of our bond is what makes it stronger. And they're just like, why is it such an arbitrary thing that can't? It's a whole thing. It's really funny. I love it. Also started a show called Blue Lock on Crunchyroll as well. It's basically it's about soccer. I'm not really, usually a soccer fan, but anime soccer is fun to watch.
I think Julian's watching that.
Yeah. I also we watched the trailer for this on here, Piece by Piece, the Pharrell documentary that's in the style of Lego. Watched that over the weekend. It's really good. I recommend.
I don't remember when I watched it, but I did go watch Book of Clarence.
Okay.
And I enjoyed it. You were correct.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
It's good shit. Yeah. I also watched The Witcher: Sirens of the Deep. It's on Netflix. I will say this. I didn't dislike it. However, do either one of you plan to watch this?
No.
Okay. Well, she's not here, so either way. Basically, take Romeo and Juliet, fusion dance with the Little Mermaid.
Okay.
And throw Geralt in the middle of all of it. And that's what this movie was.
Okay.
That's it. You don't need to see it. You know exactly what happened. That's it. So
once, and I know this doesn't pertain to that, but once we changed out Geralt, I lost all interest in anything.
Well, this is animated, so it wasn't.
I know. I
really
said I know it has nothing to do with
Okay.
that, but just my interest in The Witcher as a whole dropped significantly once I knew that we were recasting Geralt in
With
the
the
show.
less cool Hemsworth, yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah. It's more of a morbid curiosity for me now. Like when it comes out, I'm like, is this actually going to be bad? I want to see it because I want to see if it's going to be bad, not because I'm looking forward to it, you know?
yeah.
So yeah, I get it. However, yeah, The Witcher, Cyrus of the Deep, no need. Like, don't bother. Like, I'm not mad that I watched it, but I know during that time there were other things that I could have been watching instead that I probably would have enjoyed more. So it is what it is.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm. Did you hear any of that, Mar?
No, but I did hear it wasn't worth it. So cool.
Yeah. Basically, take Romeo and Juliet and take The Little Mermaid, fusion, and throw Geralt in the middle.
It's the animated Witcher thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, I just told you that. Now you know everything that happened in that story.
Cool.
Yeah. Anyway, before we get into our topics for the day, I want to thank you all for watching. Remember, those of you not watching live, you can watch us live. One of those places is on Twitch at twitch.tv/Creatia World. You go there and you
You can subscribe for free.
You can subscribe to us, and there's a way to actually do it for free. What you do is you use Amazon Prime, and you take a Twitch account, you put them together, fusion, they come together, they form Prime Gaming. You do that, then you get a free subscription every month. You also get a bunch of free perks that are cool as hell. But the most important one is those free subscription, and we think you should give that to us. You can also watch us live on YouTube at youtube.com/Creatia World. You go there, you can subscribe for free, and you don't even have to do nothing extra. You just click on the subscribe button right there. And then next to that subscribe button, though, is a little bell. And hanging from that bell is a little bean. So what I want you to do is I want you to flick that bean. You do that, you get notified every time we go live, every time we drop a new video, all that good stuff. Now, before we get into our topics, though, I want to watch a trailer here because I've been waiting to watch this trailer all damn day.
Mm-hmm.
And I just refuse to wait any longer. And since I'm the host, I can do that shit. So, let's watch the trailer for season 2 of Crystal Metal.
Nice.
For those of you who don't know, we actually have a podcast available where we reviewed season 1. You guys can go check it out.
Until a year ago, my life on the road was pretty routine. I met a drifter, we fell in love, we picked up a clown along the way.
Rosa.
But the joyride is over. The tournament is here.
Yes.
Every last driver that gets in my way. No pressure or anything.
Oh, why can't we have the game? Just all these online battle royales and all this. If you want to get Travis to play a game online on a regular basis, you make Twisted fucking Metal.
Yes, you do.
And I invite you to compete.
Axel?
Oh, yeah. I saw his name on the list when they had the list of competitors.
Oh, really? Okay.
In season 1. Yeah. And I can't wait to see how they pull that off.
I just saw that he just put his fist into the thing. Like, okay, yeah. He's locking in. Whew.
Cannot wait to see how they pull that off. You know who I'm missing, though, right?
Who are you missing?
Who was my favorite character?
Actually, in Twisted Metal, I don't know.
Warthog. I was
gonna guess Warthog, but that would have really been a guess. I didn't know.
Yep, I always played as Warthog.
Okay. I was a Mr. Grimm guy.
I kind of hope like we get Minion, or if you remember from Twisted Metal 3, Primeval.
I don't remember.
Primeval was the big bad in Twisted Metal 3.
Oh, okay. I don't know how much of 3 I played. I know I played 2, and I know I played Black, and I played the newer one that came on PS3.
I played a shit ton of Twisted Metal 3 because the entire soundtrack was Rob Zombie for every stage.
Gotcha.
What'd you think of that trailer, Mara? Are you excited for Twisted Metal Season 2?
I've only seen the first episode of the first season, so sure.
Didn't really hook you, huh?
Well, it didn't hook us. There's just so many other things I was watching, and it was just like could finish these other things and free up the list before diving into this. Or
And then you never got back to it.
Yeah, so it's on the list. It's just because there wasn't another season yet. I was just like, well, I'm not rushing. So when does it come out? Did it say?
Summer.
Okay. I got some time. There's only like what, 10 episodes, 12 episodes?
10, I think.
How about to say I don't remember.
Mm.
Matt.
We'll get there.
Yes. Head.
What's your topic?
What is your, seeing as we kind of talked
Blah, 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 blah.
Well, yeah, exactly. Since we talked about how people were complaining at how awful the Super Bowl was, how they didn't understand anything and they missed all of the symbolism and blah 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 blah.
The halftime show.
Yeah, sorry, the halftime show. And I saw a lot of people from a lot of different age groups, and I kind of all know where they fall. But anyway, for those that didn't enjoy the Kendrick Lamar halftime show,
did you forget the words halftime show?
I did again. And you know what the problem is? So the title you gave me was too long for Facebook and YouTube, so I had to edit it.
Oh, it was. Okay.
So instead of Super Bowl, it can only be 100 characters. So it just says Super Bowl halftime, not halftime show, and then I had to remove commas to get to where I needed for the titles for those. But anyway, what is your dream Super Bowl halftime show performance? Like, who is the one band performer that you want to see that has not performed a Super Bowl halftime show to do the halftime show? Because now I can say it, because now I remember the words. Halftime show.
Good job.
For me, I'll go first. I picked Korn. Korn is my favorite band, but because we've seen with Eminem, and Dr. Dre and 50 Cent and, various other, even with Kendrick Lamar, like you've seen all of the collaborations that you can do. So Korn has worked with Ice Cube. Korn has worked with Nas. Korn has worked with Tech Nine on songs. And as well as there is a video where you have Little John, Snoop Dogg, Exhibit, and David Banner all playing the members of the band while their music is actually playing in the background, like in a music video, which I also think would be really fun to have them out there, but have Korn actually playing the music and doing the vocals in the background. But there are a lot of combinations of people that Korn have worked with in my favorite music, like the genre of music that I enjoy, that could come in and collaborate with them on a Super Bowl halftime show, and we could get some really cool stuff out of that. So I went with Korn.
Got you. What about you, Shark?
I feel like out of people that I listen to like all the time, I feel like they've all done them. Now, if you could mash them all up together, that would probably be my dream performance.
Who would you mash together?
Kendrick, Beyonce, and then the 2022 show.
Okay. Well, Kendrick was in the 2022 show.
Yeah, so him too. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for me, and when Matt laid his out, he found a way to make it appealing for many, many people. This one is going to be just for Travis. All right, I'm going to go ahead and tell you that now. The amount of people that will be excited about this is a very, very short list, I imagine. Well, it'd be a pretty long list, but not significant enough, to warrant a Super Bowl performance. But I want Bone Thugs and Harmony. All right, I want Bone Thugs and Harmony to do the Super Bowl halftime show. You want somebody that is going to have Travis excited, who's going to be singing along to every single fucking song. This guy right here with Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Do you have any special requests that you need played at the Super Bowl?
Oh, from Bone Thugs and Harmony?
Yes.
Well, one of them is a Biggie feature, Notorious Thugs. Paper.
Hi.
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 How you doing?
My Nana got me this headband.
Oh,
It looks very pretty.
She can't hear us, but we can just smile and nod.
They said it looks very pretty.
We have to know that my dad's one upside down. See?
I see she hasn't perfected thank you yet.
Not with this button. See?
Uh-huh.
Only does like this. Abracadabra. Then Daddy turns into frog.
All right.
She's trying to turn you into an amphibian.
At least it's not a Vodka-dabra,
Because, hey, we're doing a show. We have...
You're muted.
Yeah.
Oh, I did that on purpose so you could continue the show without her.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say, were you silent or were you silenced?
No, I did that.
Oprah.
Got it.
That is for Travis's topic.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, said paper. Days of Our Lives, it's my favorite Bone Thugs and Harmony song. Probably my favorite song of all time, honestly. Got to do Crossroads, because that's the big one. That's the one they won the Grammy for. We can actually get Busy Bone's son out there to do his song Busy's in the House, for no reason other than I'd want to hear it because I like the song. Shit came out like 10 years ago, though, so it's fine. Nothing else of significance has come out from him. But, yeah. Bone Thugs and Harmony. That's what Travis wants. And once again, I know it would be just for me, and I'm okay with that.
As long as you know.
What about you guys? What is your dream Super Bowl performance? Let us know in the comments because the most important thing about people who listen and watch this show is engagement. Travis talked a little bit about it at the beginning. It's the reason why I resorted to having to go back to X because the engagement on Threads and Blue Sky just wasn't there. So thanks for driving me back to a platform that I actively ran away from. You guys all suck.
I'm sorry.
But yes.
Okay, man, I understand. I too have had a hard time leaving that forsaken platform.
All the engagement's there, man. It's frustrating as shit.
Yeah. I know. I figure with that, it's one of those platforms where it's best just to post and move on and not engage, because it'll only make you mad. But anyway, moving on. Let's see here. Yesterday was a PlayStation State of Play, so we got a lot of new game trailers.
Mm-hmm.
Did we get any good game trailers?
It's a good question.
I mean, on one hand, it's a matter of perspective, but also a lot of them look good. So I'm going to give you one here called Lost Soul Aside.
What the hell are you doing back there?
Matt sounds like he's dealing with a lot.
believe this was a game that said it was made by like a single
I keep
developer.
having the same dream.
What developer?
Single
Horrible
developer, one
dream.
person.
Oh,
Where monsters invade our world. A powerful being falls from the sky. And when it seems they might vanquish the invaders, the dream ends.
Single developer, I believe. They said
Is
he's been
this
working on it
really
for like
just
over
a
10
dream?
years or some shit.
My only hope.
sounds reasonable when there's only one.
Yeah, and it looks like this.
Yeah.
Come, Kaiser. We will travel across worlds, leap through dimensions.
Why does that sound like Optimus Prime?
Sound, yeah, almost. But yeah, I get you. If I hadn't just heard his voice on Invincible recently, I
I
would.
see great power within you, a destiny
I'd be right there with
waiting
you.
to be fulfilled.
But that's clearly what the guy's going for.
Let me be your vengeance. Blade in your
It
hand.
does sound like almost like Optimus Prime though.
Mm-hmm. Transformers, roll out.
You never wanted to be a hero. But for humanity's sake, you must.
Then give me your power, Arena.
Okay. Crystal dragon looking thing.
Mm-hmm.
Travis loves dragons.
Travis does love dragons.
Daddy,
Dragons.
what are you doing?
A podcast.
Child,
I'll
what
hear
was I
about that.
doing when you first came over here? What am I always doing when I'm sitting here?
I'm doing a podcast. Can you please stop?
Yes.
Thank you.
And you're having another one.
Very soon. But at least it won't talk for a while.
Oh man, but then when it does. Oh man. Anyway. Mara, call it.
Heads.
What's your topic?
My topic is, oh my God, minimize. You are in The Bachelor or The Bachelorette. Well, for y'all, it'd be The Bachelor. For me, it'd be The Bachelorette. I mean,
Not necessarily.
yeah, I was gonna say, let me finish my sentence. I said,
Martha,
unless
thank you.
whatever
Did that
floats
mom clenched
your
teeth thing.
boat, because I was literally in the middle of saying it. Whatever floats your boat. Matt, do you see what is happening behind you?
Yeah, no, I see.
Okay.
The only way she's going to learn is to fall and get hurt. I keep
Okay.
telling her not to do it. She don't listen. So now she's got to learn.
Like watching something happen to her in the background is going to be my 13th reason.
Anyway.
But yeah. Would you guys like to go first, or would
Bachelor, Bachelorette, you didn't
yeah?
finish.
So, thank you. I was so preoccupied by the small one in the back. You on The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, and
That's your fault. That was your fault. Just want to make sure we all know that. But anyway.
and I have to cover his screen. You're on The Bachelor, The Bachelorette. You got 5 roses left. Who are they going to? And they can be celebrities or characters.
Now, here's what I need you to do.
Yes.
I need you to put the banner at the bottom, and I need you to say it again.
Oh, shit. Okay.
It's like this is our first show.
Kind of baked. My heart's kind of racing. There's a child doing random shit in the background. My
It's
brain
not
is
even
going.
your kid. She's fine.
I know. My brain can see her. Okay. You're on The Bachelor, The Bachelorette. You got 5 roses. Who are you giving them to? Celebrities and or characters? Would you guys like to go first?
I'll let you go first because I've never watched The Bachelor or The Bachelorette, so I'm not especially familiar with how it works. I can kind of guess from context, but you go ahead and go first.
I don't watch that either, but I just assumed you just gave them roses to choose them.
I just assumed it worked the same way that it worked on Flavor of Love with the clocks.
Yeah, I think so. Like they just go to the next, they make it to the next round. They made it through the cut.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mine were Kofi Sirobi, and if you need visual cues, I can pull it up for you.
You brought visual aids?
No, but I got it right here.
Dad, how did you do that?
Very carefully.
That's the wrestler, Dad. That's a wrestler.
This guy.
Okay.
Also a wrestler.
I'm familiar.
Okay. The Ben Bratt, because he has just aged just so nice.
I feel like he looks familiar, but I can't tell you where I saw him. So.
Isn't he on Law and Order?
He was in Law and Order.
Yeah.
He's in the current seasons of Law and Order.
I didn't see him there.
Miss Congeniality. He was in Blood In, Blood Out.
I feel like I might have seen parts of Blood In, Blood Out, but
even Doctor Strange. I don't remember that, but either way, I
think he was a detective in Doctor Strange.
Okay.
Or no, he was the dude that Doctor Strange went to see, who went to Comertage.
Oh yeah,
he was playing basketball. That's what he was.
Yeah,
okay.
And he was nervous about like saying anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then
that would explain why he looked familiar. Then
I had to go into like the animated field. I had to put Shang from Mulan up there.
The make a man out of you, dude?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
I know we could gone animated shit.
And of course, the last 2 I could not choose between, so I put them both up there: Dean and Sam Winchester.
Oh, the answer is Dean. 100%. Always.
Yeah.
Dean is also Batman, so that would be the correct choice.
He's Batman?
Yeah, he voices Batman in the animated stuff.
Oh, okay.
And the Red Hood, I think Nightwing and a couple of them as well. He all up in there. All up in there.
I also
he would definitely make it into the top 4.
Did you bring visual aids, Travis?
I did not.
Good. We were both more prepared than Travis for once. Would you want to go next then?
I was like, I literally just Googled that right there in front of y'all.
All right. First and foremost, one Shotzi Blackheart.
I knew she was on the list.
Is she a porn star?
No, she's a wrestler.
Oh, okay. That was going to be my next guess.
3 of them are wrestlers. 2 of them are actresses.
Okay.
We'll do the wrestlers first.
Are we saying that because there's kids in the room?
Rhea Ripley.
Daddy, Rhea.
Also
I have
a
a funny story about this picture later on. Remind me.
Okay.
Not one that you can share here?
Huh? I can share it here. It's just it fits better with another conversation. My point.
Okay. And then the last wrestler new
after
to
we're done.
After we're done with
WWE
this topic.
Gotcha.
Stephanie Vakir.
Not familiar.
Wrestler?
I saw her at the Rumble, but
yes.
Okay.
I don't know her.
And then we have a woman who never ages. One Salma Hayek. To this day, every day for the rest of my life.
Boobies.
And last but not least, my current favorite actress, who was actually in one of the movies that the movie that was I watched today. Florence Pugh.
Mm-hmm. So, one of the ones you mentioned is also on my list. I'll let y'all guess who it is before I move on.
Salma Hayek?
Yes.
Pretty fair guess.
So that's one. Two is Rihanna.
She was a contender.
Number three is an actress I've mentioned before. She was Thunder on Black Lightning, Nafisa Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Number four is Violet Myers.
You know,
Porn
for whatever
star?
reason, when she said actress and or character, mattress actresses did not come to mind.
Well, you know, expand your imagination.
I'm
All
kind
right.
of sad.
Violet what?
Myers. Because this would have been a completely different list.
I figured the mattress actresses would also count, I guess, as a celebrity of some sorts. They're famous
Yeah,
in
no,
some circle.
It didn't cross my mind. And of all people, I feel like
I was
it
gonna
should
say,
have
I'm
been mine that it
surprised.
crossed. Yeah, no,
Yes.
I'm disappointed in myself, to be honest with you.
I won't lie. I wholeheartedly expected most of your list to be a mattress actress list, or a couch actress list, or a floor, ottoman, poolside, couch side, desk side, in the closet, in the fridge, under the bed, under
In
the
the
table, against the fridge. I don't know.
Well, I mean, they get stuck in the fridge,
In
Travis.
the fridge.
Yeah,
Mark.
They get stuck in the fridge.
They get stuck in all of those things. For somehow these bitches can't seem to not get stuck in shit.
Hey.
Anyway, last but not least, there's another older woman, Angela Bassett.
Okay.
Saw that coming too.
And also reasonable, self-explanatory choice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, 100%.
What about you out there? Who are you giving your roses to? You know, your five. Give us 5 comments below.
You know, because Angela White and Gianna Michaels definitely would have made that list. No,
Man, I
I'm
haven't thought about
using my
Gianna
phone for the
Michaels in a
podcast.
minute.
She just popped up on my IG feed the other day, and I was like, "Oh yeah,
Really?
yeah." I don't know why.
She felt her essence slipping away from your consciousness.
Clearly. All right. Do y'all remember a game called Animusha?
What?
Yes.
We
I'm
saw.
gonna take that as a no.
We saw something from this at the other showcase we watched, I believe.
Which one?
Or did we?
Xbox One?
Maybe not. Maybe not. But there's a new Animusha coming.
I was gonna say no. We saw Ninja Gaiden, I think.
Right, but I thought we saw something from Animusha too, from something else. Don't worry about it. Here we go.
I'm already unbothered about it. Capcom.
But yeah, this one came really into prominence on the PS2, Mara. So
Okay. That makes sense.
and then it went away for a while, as in until now. 3 of them came out, I believe they were all in the PS2, and then it just never showed up again, and now it's back.
Yeah, all that time since those systems.
Okay.
Let's see your best, Jonnae. Swordplay is a game of strength. Winning.
So as y'all can see, dope samurai shit. Weird zombie water monster thingies.
And you can bring as many friends as you want. Oh, good.
Oh,
Some other demon shit happening, you know.
oh no.
No.
That's what I said.
I'm glad you're unharmed.
Who? What?
What is this?
Why is something talking into my hand?
What is this light source?
All right. So, moving on to Travis's topic. Last week we discussed the best and worst TV dads. Now I want to discuss the best and worst TV moms. And before we get into it, I do have a very important question to ask Matt before we get into the best TV moms. Who's the best mommy?
Rhea Ripley.
There we go. Reason why I bring that up and that picture you just showed, when I was getting ready to make the thumbnail for this week and the title I was going to come up with for everything, it somehow involved mommy, and I'm like, I want to do something with Rhea Ripley, but I just couldn't find one that would work well enough. And that picture I found was too low quality for me to, put on the thumbnail. What is happening here? Oh, okay.
She said, "Show Uncle Travis."
Space stuff. I like space stuff. That's cool.
Nice.
He said, him and Mark said nice, and Travis likes space stuff. What do you say? Because they said it was nice. What do you say?
Thank you.
There you go.
You're welcome.
So polite.
All right. No, take this and go away.
Oh my God.
Take this and go find something else to do with your life, please. Anyway, best and worst TV moms, go.
This was hard. And the reason, I think the reason that this is hard is because I feel like and it's unfair, but I do feel like the requirements for like a best TV mom is a lot higher than probably the requirements for like best TV dad,
Okay.
It's a lot. I mean, in general, moms already do so much that
in order to stand out, there needs to be more.
Exactly. Whereas sadly, for a lot of dads, you just kind of have to show up and you're already a kind of good dad. So like the bar's not set very high, though we did mention some exceptional dads. So I felt like this was a little harder. So I went an interesting route instead. Best TV mom. I went with Daenerys Targaryen, the mother of dragons, because she raised dragons. And then when one of her dragons died, she decided to destroy the entire world because of it.
Okay. Burned it all down. I got you. What about you, Shark?
For best, I had a few that I was, trying to choose between. Like, I know last time when we did dads, I said Claire Huxtable. So in turn,
Claire.
I'm gonna say Claire.
Claire, yeah.
She was also on my list.
TV mom.
I also had up there original Aunt Viv.
Mm-hmm. Here's the thing about that, though. I think they were both great moms. It's just a dark-skinned Aunt Viv was probably better, but I think they were both good moms.
True. I just feel like I think a lot of the good memories that I have of Aunt Viv on the show, like as in her mom role, I think I just remember more of original Aunt Viv than I do.
The real standout mom moments came from
like it's not to say that like recasted Aunt Viv wasn't a good TV mom. It's just like I honestly couldn't remember a lot of her motherly interactions outside of the youngest that they had just had.
Mm-hmm. Even then, it
But
wasn't much happening there either.
yeah, so but I also had Nicole Watterson from The Amazing World of Gumball, Gumball's mom.
Never seen it.
I feel I mean you might like it, but I mean it's a children's show, but
It's fucking weird.
yeah.
Is what it is. It's fucking weird.
But she is a really good mom. She cares fiercely about her kids.
It's a
And
children's show.
And she's very on her shit.
Okay. All good choices. Mine actually comes, I thought about Aunt Viv as well. Thought about Claire Huxtable as well. Part of me wanted to pick somebody with the, in my head, I went dark for a second, but I chose not to. I was going first go with the mom from Full House because she never did anything wrong because she wasn't there. But I didn't. Okay.
Oh, wow.
But Harriet from Family Matters, fantastic TV mom. So we named Claire, we named Viv. Harriet is also great. I remember that show Parenthood.
Vaguely.
Yeah, the mom on there was pretty dope too. But yeah, those are the good ones for me. Let's talk about the worst though. Who you got?
To pair with last week's worst dad, Cersei Lannister is.
She's an awful mom. You're right. You're
a terrible mom.
She's an awful mom.
Her ambition got her children killed.
And she just replaced it with the next one. Just moved on real quick. Yeah. One after the other. Peggy Bundy. I also had on my list of worst moms. Yeah. She's not a great mom. She's not an overall good person. That's the problem. So, which is also the mom from Shameless, whose name I can't remember, but
Monica.
Monica. Terrible mom.
Also, Gemma from,
Yep, she's on my list. Gemma Morrow from Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, Sons of Anarchy. I don't know why I can remember the name of that damn show.
I had said Ghost last week, so I said Tasha St. Patrick this week. Because
I didn't get to really see her as a mom in that first season, so I just
true. As time went on, she became worse. When Tariq had eventually gotten into drug dealing, she, worked with. She also had him working with her for her, and I was just like, "Girl, what?" And then she wanted us to feel bad when Ghost threw her up against the fridge and said, "Stop that shit." Not in the same way, but like essentially he was like, "If you don't stop that shit, I will fucking kill you." That "I will fucking kill you" part definitely happened. He definitely said that.
Okay. Well, to kind of go with what I said last week, the parents from Still Standing, both awful parents. So yeah, that, the mom is also a bad parent, bad mom. Some other bad moms though. One of them is, in our thumbnail, who Lois Griffin, who actively basically bullies and makes fun of her children. She's not great.
I was watching the episode live last night where Meg apparently gets reported dead, and then all of a sudden Lois is like a fucking wreck. And she's like she's going through all the stages of parental grief and stuff like that, motherly guilt, grief and stuff like that. But at one point she started breaking down, and Peter's just like, "Oh no, don't do that. Stop." Stop it. Stop it. Stop doing that. Stop doing like just not comforting at all. And I was like, you shit on this girl every other day. And now you want to cry.
Who is the fuck is her name? 'Cause I just thought about this. What is her name? The mom on 2.5 Men. Awful mother. The fuck is her name?
The lesbian?
No, I think like Charlie and what's
Grandma. I don't know what her name is, but
yeah.
I thought you were talking about the kid's mom.
No,
like,
no.
Just because she left her husband for a woman doesn't make her a bad mom.
No. Not talking about her. I'm talking about Charlie's mother. I don't remember her name, but I remember her being awful. I guess you could say Francine from,
American Dad.
American Dad isn't great. She's not the worst, but she's not great. What's a face's mother? Kerry Washington's character on Scandal, her mother.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Your evil ass looking
awful
face.
human being. Like it's just cannot remember her name though. Like I didn't watch a lot of Scandal, but I remember that. I remember her father being the shit, but also, not somebody you really want to look directly in the, look in the eye and tell your whole life story to because it'll get you killed. But also her mother just being the worst.
And Angelica's mom from Rugrats.
Charlotte, yes, she's awful as well. Always on herself, on ignoring her kid all the time.
Speaking of which,
what about you all out there though? Who do you think are the best and worst TV moms? Let's go down there in the comments. All right.
I love watching you parent in real time.
I didn't think about it, but I guess like really easy shots at best moms would be like Arthur's mom, like any like PBS kids shows mom. Yeah, definitely Arthur's mom. Arthur's mom was great.
Caillou's mom had the patience of a saint.
And I don't know why I didn't think of this for best TV moms and dads, because again, cartoons did not. But Chili and Bandit from Bluey are two of the best. Like that is what I wish I could be, and I just don't have the fucking patience. Like I will never be as good of a dad as Bandit, and no one will ever be as good of his mom as Chili. But Bluey is my shit, and those are the parents that I wish I could be.
Okay.
I've
never seen Bluey, so I can't tell you.
I haven't seen it either. I've seen clips, but like it's pretty cute. I would also just honorably throw on for best. I would throw like
Mara's talking. Yeah, be patient.
Marge Simpson. I feel like she puts up with a lot, and but she's pretty competent in what she does. Like she doesn't make decisions that we're just like, oh sis, what are you doing? 99% of the time she doesn't.
I just want to point out how scary this is because she looks just like Kate right now. But anyway, finish what you're saying.
Okay. But yeah, I just wanted to throw her out there too.
Okay, so what did you want to say, Zoe?
I wanted to say these are for my wet mat.
Yeah, for your wet mat. Okay, and what did you say about Daddy before you came over here?
You're a bandit already.
I'm already Bandit.
Well, ain't that just so sweet?
That's so cute.
Thank you. All right, I will fill these up when I'm done with the show.
Dad, I didn't say that yet.
Oh, okay.
These markers right here are for my wet mat.
Oh, okay.
We established that. Can we get back to the show now?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I appreciate your permission to continue with what I was already doing.
Dad, what's that? Who's that from?
That's from Friday the 13th. That's Jason.
All right.
No.
So, I got two more here.
Playlist?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going back and forth on which one. I'll give you the titles. Mind's Eye and Tides of Annihilation.
Tides of
Mind's Eye.
Annihilation. Zoe, Mind's Eye or Tides of Annihilation?
Nope. We're flipping a coin for it.
Don't say that.
Huh?
Or
Don't
call
say
it.
that. That's a bad
Heads.
What's a bad word?
Mind's Eye.
Nothing. I can't say it. So we put it back.
Nothing I said was a bad word, Zoe. Daddy says a lot of bad words, but none of those words were a bad word. Yes.
All right, here we go. Mind's Eye.
I didn't say that.
My memory's still a bit blurry.
What is happening?
It's a trailer for a video game that Mara picked. She lost the coin toss.
DS! Showtime!
I have these. Daddy, that's twin
Time
toss.
ahead. Sound like it's a 10-minute window. You made it. That's just leftover hardware. It's been decommissioned. What the hell is happening?
All I know is that Silvercorp is a piece of my story.
I'll cover you. All this time you just wanted answers about the tech in your head? Are you kidding me? This thing has ruined my life. You have no idea who you're dealing with. What you did, you should have left you in the desert. This is not the first time we've had a fatal error with your tech. Yes, make it stop!
Is this a mission from Grand Theft Auto 6?
I was thinking iRobot.
There's
Like
also
special
a game,
DLC.
There's also a gameplay trailer, but we don't have time to watch both of them. So
I won't lie. In one of those shots, it looked like the robot was about to hump the side of the car.
I mean, we don't know whether or not it's actually going to happen.
It could.
Let's see, we're at 58 minutes. We can do the other trailer too.
Okay. Look at that.
Tides of Annihilation.
No one knows how that war came into being. It devoured everything from the past. Only I was left.
Abracadabra.
Magic.
It's a fatal mistake.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she's
Uh-oh.
vengeful. She's all vengeful.
It's the aura of the rail pieces. I can sense it. As long as it is before, my wish can be fulfilled.
Big old monster thing coming out of the water.
To pursue one's wishes is to court one's doom.
You can try.
This is a feast only for the king.
This looks like something I could get into.
Gwendolyn, this is your final.
What about
Unless
it
it's
makes
the-
you?
Just everything. As long as it's not like a Souls game, like this is
Yeah.
what I enjoy in a game, you know? If it's like a Souls game, then fuck you.
But I will take back everything that belongs to me. Even if the price is my soul.
Tides of Annihilation.
The table is dead. It exists no more.
Oh, so the tables won't turn anymore.
It's an RPG with attractive women and cool graphics and shit. Like, what more can I ask for?
Not much.
Yeah, it feels like that's kind of like a good, healthy amount.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, folks, I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here with us. It's the end of our show. Don't forget you can follow us on all our platforms, all the socials, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at It's Creatia World. That is at ITSCREATIA World. Also on Blue Sky, creatiaworld.bsky.social. Also on Facebook at facebook.com/Creatia World. And while you're there, you can join a couple of our Facebook groups. One of them being facebook.com/group/Them Dragons. If you're a fan of Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, all that good stuff, join that. Get in there, talk about them shows or them dragons. Whatever dragons you think are cool, share them in there. Let's talk about it because dragons are dope. Also, if you're a wrestling fan, you can go to facebook.com/group/Smacking It Raw. And when you go there, you can talk wrestling. All right. It's, the most non-toxic place on the internet to talk about wrestling because we kick all the toxicity out that bitch.
Of my city. Of my city.
You can find me on all the socials at Lord_Cussalott. That is at LORD_CUSSALOTT, except for Blue Sky where there's no underscore. Mara, where can they find you?
Excuse me. In all those same places at Mara the Shark, MARADASHARK.
What about you, Matitude?
Here, mostly during the week, like 4 to 5 times a week, right here at youtube.com/Creatia World and twitch.tv/Creatia World. 15 minutes after Raw, NXT, or SmackDown. This Saturday, 15 minutes after the Vengeance Day pay-per-view. And then on social media, you can follow me on Twitter at Matt Ritter for your wrestling content, at Getting Off for your horror content, and everywhere else at Smacking It Raw, Blue Sky, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok.
Thank you all for being here. We'll see you next time. Until then, we out.
Bye, Zoles.